Something happened to me, or I had a disagreement with someone that I know in person, in real life, yes. So this is kind of a story time, but watch the video as I'm going to give you guys a solution, or I'm going to talk about how I should have handled this situation better, and if any of you guys are in this situation, how you guys should do it as well. Let's just say me and this person, we had different views on a certain subject, and I was making some jokes, nothing personal or anything. I just made a joke, and this person took it very personally, and they started to say really messed up things to me, like insults or just saying things that I don't think, like my perspective on something. Like, it caught me off guard. I didn't expect it to get personal. I didn't expect it to take that turn or anything, and I got really defensive. I was debunking everything they were saying, like explaining why they're saying this or that, or whatever we were talking about. I was just debunking what they were saying, and they kept on saying personal insults to me. My takeaway from this is, do not let your emotions govern you. Do not get emotional in any type of encounterment or debate or conversation with anybody. Don't let your emotions will just ruin you. If you have a certain stance on something and you're willing for your mind to be changed, you're open-minded to something, but they're not really giving you any evidence or explanation for their perspective, they're just making insults or just saying rude things, you have to understand you are in the right of the conversation. The second in any debate or conversation someone starts personally attacking you, it's because they don't really have anything to talk about their perspective. They have nothing really to use against your stance on something. Then they just, they'll make it personal. I'll admit, you guys, I messed up. I let it get to me, and I said some rude things back. I was like, you're stupid, you're saying all these dumb things, and like, how could you be like that? And just letting it get to me. And, I may be right. I may be right thinking that that person is stupid, or that they're out of their mind or whatever for the, like, crazy things that they're saying about me. But you have to realize at the end of the day, if you know what you stick to, if you know what you stand for, if you know that whatever your perspective is, and it's a positive one, you have a positive message, or that you're not trying to harm anyone or hurt anyone's feelings necessarily, or like offend someone, you should just stay true to yourself, But that doesn't mean retaliate with the exact same energy that the other person did. I will admit, I do have a temperament where if someone says something to me that I don't like, most of the time I'll just ignore it. But I'll just be honest, we were driving. And I was driving, they were in the passenger, and just saying these things. I couldn't just like kick them out the door or something. I was dropping this person off somewhere. And if this person is watching this, I apologize for reacting that way in such an emotional, just the response. My reaction was not good. Like, if you think what you're saying is truthful, and you're being completely honest with yourself, and you're open to criticism and all this and that, but the other person is not criticizing you, they're just insulting you, then don't retaliate whatsoever. If you do that, it's just going to cause more extra nonsense, The best way to handle any type of altercation or any type of tenseness in the moment is just to walk away. And I know that's such a cliche answer, but it's the truth. Walk away. Or in this situation, they're sitting right beside me. Just ignore it. I know it gets to you. Trust me. I was so angry. I was driving. I thought about just like hitting something, just being like, yo, this person is stupid. They are just saying things coming out of their behind, And it's just not true whatsoever. The man that I image, the man that I want to be, the person that I want to be in the future, the respectful, the kind, the honest, all those positive characteristics, those good things that I see myself, the person that I aspire to be, I know he wouldn't react that way that I did today. I'm not saying I did the worst thing. Nothing got physical. I didn't say anything too personal. I was just saying that whatever the person was saying is just completely idiotic. It's just stupid. And I called them stupid. I'm going to be completely honest. I might have said a little bit more. I was just like, yo, you took this too far. But with them taking it that far, I extended it more. I extended it. It could have been, started right here and gone here. But I brought it over here. And now we have this much to deal with, And the reason why I'm saying this is because now, if me and that person, we end up, or if I try to approach them or anything, they're going to be like, well, yeah, I started this, but then you said all this extra load, you know? So if I said nothing in the first place, what are they going to use against me? Everything you have to think about. These people, even if they're completely wrong, they're still going to use things against you. And they have every right to if you're being a dick or if you're being anything rude to them. At the end of the day, this is just childish stuff. It's childish to go back and forth with someone who just is out of their mind, that just can't think. This person was getting emotional, getting personal. The second you get personal in a conversation or a debate or anything of that nature, you know they've lost the argument. This whole situation is my fault as well, you know. I have to take accountability. I let my emotions get to me, you know. And the other person that was in the car with me afterwards, they were like, yo, why are you stressing about it? It's done with. And I was like, no, like this is complete stupid and just getting angry. But who am I getting angry at? The person's gone. I dropped them off already. They're gone. Not even in my environment anymore, my atmosphere. So why am I angry? I'm not saying completely ignore your emotions sometimes, but in the heat of the situation, people will just use that against you. A lot of people will be like, nowadays, oh, it's like, as a guy, they'll say towards men, oh, men should be more emotional. They should open up about their emotions. The second that we do, or I do, at least in my personal experience, and I know it's kind of anecdotal, but the second I start opening up my personal feelings, the way I feel about something strongly, it's always just like, why are you getting emotional? Why are you this and that? You know, so it's better to just completely not open up about that things, to be completely honest, at least to certain people. I know for some people it's harder for them to contain their emotions, but look, listen to me. We are human. But remember, the person that the perfect person, the ideal person that you want to be would not react that way. Just think about it. You want to, in any encounterment, in any scenario, you want to be professional about things. You want to be positive. You want to stay, you know, you don't want to be angry. You don't want to be too happy. You want to be level-headed. I think that's the same. I realized in the last video I did and getting good feedback and just trying to be a better person, a positive person, I realized that, you know, I can't just pretend to you guys on the screen about or preach these things and then not do it myself. And in this situation, I didn't do it. You know, I wasn't positive today. I'm trying to be, and hopefully in future situations such as this, I will handle myself better. And even if I don't, and I don't want to use this as an excuse, but if I don't, I always want to realize or catch myself when I am slipping, you know? I don't want to completely fall right into the ditch and just, you know, be angry at myself afterwards. I feel like what I could do now is just tell you guys, you know, don't make the same mistakes as me. I messed up, you know, even though I didn't initiate this whole thing or I didn't say anything personal, I still let it on. I still cause more drama, you know, this nonsense. It's whatever, like, you know, some people, they love getting reactions out of people. Do you really want to be that person? Do you want to live your life just, you know, getting reactions out of people who disagree with you and things of that nature? It's like, yo, all right, we can agree to disagree, but don't keep leading it on, you know? Be the wise person. People will look up to you. Your friends will look up to you. Your family will look up to you. Everyone will look up to you if you be the man or the woman that you aspire to be. Be a better person. Fuck gender. It doesn't matter. Just be a better person overall. Don't do these petty insults and all this stuff. It's not going to get you anywhere. In the moment when I was, because afterwards I texted this person. I'm not a texter. You know, I don't like to send paragraphs, but I was angry afterwards. I was saying you're stupid, things like that. In the moment, it felt good. I was like, you know, like to get that off my chest. But looking back on it, I was like, yo, I was out of control, just saying things at that point. Not even saying any, like, it was criticism. It was, you know, I'm not saying what I was in the moment wasn't true, but I'm doing the exact same thing that they did to me. It's just, I let them control me to get to that point. I let them control me to the point where now I have to respond, you know, where I felt like I didn't have a choice. And I never want to be like that in any scenario. I always want to have control over my mind, over me, my body, all this. I hope this resonates with you. If you're watching this, anyone who's watching this, I hope you can do better than me. And this channel is about growth, you know, telling a vision, tell a perspective, you know. And like I said in the last video, if you guys have any criticism, or anything of that nature about what I'm saying in this video, maybe some better advice, because this is kind of just made this video right after, like right when I got home. And yeah, if you guys have anything that will evolve my mindset or me as a person, or if you see someone else in the comments struggling with anything, you guys can help as well, you know. With that being said and done, my name's Alex Snow. Put a smile on today, even if your day is horrible. You know, you changed the world, you changed your environment. So be the wise person, be smart, and don't do all this petty BS. But I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, like, share to your grandma, whatever, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.